Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to part 6 of the Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon Let's Play series. We just made it to the keep, or the Shadow of Horns keep, or whatever it's called.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning Majesty King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Tables, I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially
Ooh, we
those
like
considered
bounties.
particularly dangerous. Please, state your business.
Uh,
Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board.
Apparently I've already killed some.
Do
Oh,
you keep bandits'
jokes.
fingers as trophies? Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's a reward, but promise you'll tell me everything.
So what did I get? Where's my reward?
None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the Horns of the South without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers. Oh, you have no idea. When I heard they were sending me south, to the very place that's crawling with bandits and barbarians from the tribes, I imagined I'd be a little closer to the action, you know? Fighting, gushing blood, screams and such like. I thought the veterans would be showing me their scars and stumps and telling me tales of how they lost their eyes, ears and limbs. Or even better, how they were ripping open throats and bellies. Instead, the only stories I hear are when those fools break their own legs when they get drunk and fall off the walls. I could be, but many people can swing a sword, but only a few have as sharp and bright a mind as I do. It's just that some people were made for fighting, while others are destined for greater things. Besides, watching and listening gives me enough satisfaction without needing to risk my life. Yeah, I've been like this since I was a child. The moment an execution is over, I'm waiting for the next one, and there are quite a lot of them in Camelot. And I like to watch where Mum punished the servants with a whipping. It's just how I am.
Cooked, dude, cooked.
Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done. No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient. Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away, but remain conscious for a few moments? If someone dies in a damp, closed-off space, sometimes, but very rarely, their body creates a thin layer of wax on the surface of the skin. I heard that a body decomposes in water 4 times faster than on land. I need to think. If I remember anything, I'll let you know.
You're a sick pup.
Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the blood loss in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Yeah, buddy, I've been there. The head of Senan the Giant. Wanted the head of Senan the Giant, last seen in an abandoned village near the King's Road. Admirable size. The bandit known as Senan the Giant is wanted for murder and robbery. Extremely strong and dangerous. Do not approach alone. Be cautious of his two-handed sword. The head of Silent Cilia. North of the sunken village, often wearing a black hood and wielding dual daggers. A dangerous assassin known by the name Silent Cilia, Cilia the Spectre, Silk Shade, Sylvia Sinclair, and Saffron Sheborn. Wanted for multiple murders, robbery, and theft. Far out, dude. The head of Fingerless Calm, near the east gate, missing fingers on the left hand. Fingerless Colm is wanted for countless crimes against the people of Camelot, including treason, murder, and robbery. He leads a group of outlaws known as Colm's Dozen. Is that the dude on the wall that smoked me in one of the last episodes? The head of Rusty Ardgyle, collapsed bridge along the King's Road, red hair. The infamous bandit Rusty Ardgyle, also known as Crimson Ardgyle, is wanted for crimes against Camelot. His list of offences include murder, robbery, extortion, and the desecration of holy sites. He commands a group of equally vile outlaws. Sweet, we'll get to them. Yo, what do you got?
Oh, mother's
Concoctions?
tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
No, I'm not.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
God damn, lady.
Straight to the point, huh?
Yeah, 100%.
Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares. I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. And it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Well, that's cool. I think I'll buy that. From now on, you can use the spyglass within the game world whenever you'd like to scout distant areas or mark points of interest. To do this, simply open the quick wheel. Beautiful. Sketchbook, what? From now on, you can use the sketchbook whenever you want to draw what you see. To do this, simply open... Oh, that's cool. What is the purpose, though, my friend? Oh, yeah, give me all your lockpicks. Yep. Uh-oh. Did I sell my claymore? Where is my claymore? Oh well. Or maybe it doesn't show what I've got equipped. Hopefully. Is this all she has? Ooh. Is that it? No one saw nothing. Hell yeah.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Quanacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now?
Man, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Nowhere? Never heard about it. Be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it.
And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already.
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course.
Thanks, man.
You see? It takes one to know one. Folks like us won't change anything. But that's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks.
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud.
It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game.
Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history. You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it.
You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else.
You have no idea, my friend.
Yeah? Don't tell me you're one of those fools that think...
Exactly.
This isn't creepy or nothing. The hell is under that?
sure about that.
What? Um.
Are you here to keep me company up? Just kidding. What? You don't see. Our beloved quartermaster sent me to freeze my arse off. He said as punishment for I just got drunk in the tavern and lost half. I mean, why would he even care? Oh, aye. I need a warm coat. Osprey might have something in stock or know how to make one. I'd ask myself, but he's not exact. Oh, come on. Can't you see I'm freezing? Who in their right? Thanks. I'll be...
Leather boots of what? Finally, we need a cape now. Cloak. Ooh.
Hey, hey. Listen, she's learning how to read and write. Can you believe it? Oh, thanks. Here's the letter.
Brother, it ain't good news, sorry. Few red priests came. They wanted to take Mum and some other folks because of the plague. Our dad and some other men did not agree. There was fight and father got killed. Now I'm taking care of Mum. She's feeling more and more weak. We don't know if the priests are going to come back or what. It's hard, but she asked me to send her love and tell you to keep going and do good things because that's the most important thing. It's me, Enid. I'm praying for you.
And what did it say? Everyone's healthy?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have lied to you anyway, dude. I can't lie.
No, you must have misunderstood something. What do I do now? I don't know. I should go back to him, right?
Um,
I guess. Yes.
Shit, did I just... Oh. Damn, I wanted you to... whatever.
think of scale armor? Scale armor. What do you think of it? The ones all the keepers wear. Sure, maybe it's easy to make and doesn't restrict movement, but it doesn't provide the best protection. Some lamellar armor is much better. That will prevent you from being run through with a polearm or getting shot with a bow. It's also much more comfortable. I read a lot about it. In Volume 4 of the Armourer's Almanac, Arden Shadowblade describes the differences between various types of armour. For example, chainmail allows for a good range of movement, but it's heavy. It also provides poor protection against blunt weapons, and its production is laborious. Shadowblade is a moniker. Arden is passionate about weapons and armour. He has great knowledge of materials, techniques, and history. A true expert. Everything he writes is interesting. I would love to meet him one day. No, but I have knowledge from books and... Oh, of course. I mean, I've never made one. I'm not an armourer. But I've read so much about it that I'm sure it won't be a problem. I told them, but they both said I know jack shit. Besides, the keepers rarely go outside the walls nowadays. Then the quartermaster added that if I don't like our equipment, he could send me out scouting in just my underwear. Perhaps you're right. But if somebody ever stabs me under the scales, I'll go straight to the quartermaster and give him an earful.
I designed my lamellar armor based on the illustration from page 38 of Murfin's The Great War, likely from the late 3rd or early 4th century. The original depicted Camelot's infantry wearing lamellar plates bound with leather straps. I replaced the leather with steel, prioritizing chest protection. The armor passed my shooting test of 5 bolts fired from 10 steps. Only 2 partially penetrated. While some might criticize the steel's tempering or the crossbow's tension, the results still validate the armor's strength. The design offers excellent mobility, likely even better in its original form. It surpasses scale armor in protection against upward strikes and is faster to produce than chainmail or plate. And best of all, it looks fantastic. Nice. And this is where we end, I guess. Man, these areas are huge. I could just spend every episode just exploring everywhere. Far out. I'm gonna go down here first. I'm gonna jump off this ledge and get this chest. He who first set foot on Avalon under Arthur's command, he who forged path for the king and his loyal subjects. Glory not unto the founder of the Horns of the South. Ah, so it's worth reading all these. You get levels up, that's cool. Let's go get the coat for that
nice
dude.
Day. Boy, friend, the question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened? Huh. It's for Dan, isn't it? Disagreement? Sure, you could, but since Dan is on the wall and I'm here, then I forgave him a long time ago. Now... Well, He was right. I am old, but inefficient stung a little bit.
Well, I may not be angry with him anymore. Well, here's an explanation of how to make it. Feel free to... Ha! Friend, I wish. For the only task I could use help...
Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it. And I'll... There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're... Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is. Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, you've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, but perhaps you'd rather We should start with something simple. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Beautiful.
Oh, people used to come and go. Now and then a ship would... Now that I think of it, you're the first... Oh, so you have... Of course, those pins are peak craftsmanship. But, well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner... Either way... there, and so... But then what? Yeah, then...
Goddamn, but yeah, he just took way too long. Buy that shit. Damn, 500 for that other shit. Alright, let's read some recipes.
now. That's not half bad. Not half bad at all. Solid work, and you didn't skimp on the details. You've nailed the basics. So how about we try something a bit fancier, huh?
Oh, I just used all my material, dude. Festering chest guard. You bastard. What do I need? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna go back up here and hand the thing to the dude, the coat. Was it you who was talking about the armor?
Hello.
Yeah. Did I make the lamella armor or not? No, I didn't.
Oh, thank you, friend. Let me repay your kindness. See those rocks near the shore? When it gets dark, a bandit camp this close to the horns. Impossible. The Dalek is probably nothing, but... Fair enough. Here, have this poke.
Thanks, man. I guess.
That's right. You have to then. Like, help you. Oh. If you hear some...
I like it when things are quiet.
That is cool.
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now, the weight of it, the power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me. A sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
That is such a sick sword. Oh, crap. Didn't realize what I was doing then. Where's that sketchbook? Oh wait, do I have a tool thing? What am I doing? Why do I feel eerie in here?
Welcome to the Museum of the My name is Ridderick, and I will be happy. I'd also like to bring your attention to... The museum holds a collection of 7... The collection includes big kids. But I... Usually... It...
I'm sorry dude, but like everyone has just been talking so much in this episode. I feel like that was needed. Oh, little gargoyle statue, that's cool. That's sick. I'm taking everything. Bro, what's up with this music, dude? The hell's the point of this? people are going hungry tonight. What the hell happened to this place? I thought this was the captain's quarters. What a strange place. Seriously, what was the point of that? Right, where's Fergus?
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. And I mean it. All of the... I can't... He's... Sounds... She knew... I... No. You will. Don't... Ah!
Alright, Joan, you just sit there. You just stay there. Nothing to see here. Oh, wakey wakey.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm Jan Heber. Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's... Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time. I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. As if I don't have enough problems already.
Let me have it.
No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, just drink the moon. No need to add other potentially... Well, to be fair, The base recipe is pretty... But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same? Or sage with wolfsbane, because, you know, leaves are leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well. What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight, don't come running to me. Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. Experience is the best teacher. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his wise approach. What irony? Oh, that was unexpected. Yeah. The pursuit of knowledge is all... It takes true... I was... Shipments and... Oh, no. There are... You won't... I can... Well, they already trust my word. Moreover... Healing does... Me? Why would you, though? A hug. Oh, now you're... It does, but all right. Back at the Forbidden... I guess you already... And it's... They... But... That... Isn't it? In Cameron, I've been... They... It's like...
Flicker bolt, hailstone, venom flick, burning ember. Oh, how'd you detect me? Oh no.
Oi! Stop where you are!
Well.
The scoundrel has been caught, and now you'll have to pay a fine. Either you do that, or our little chat will take a slightly different direction. Usually, you hope the rats won't bite. So? Oi!
I'm cooked. Criminal. What? load my last save. Oh yeah. Right, let's not push our luck. What? No. Oh yeah. Right, let's give him this remedy and see what happens.
Ah, thank you. Here, take this.
Mini figurine. What did he want me to drink? Heber's elixir. Alright, cool. I think we'll leave this episode here. Yeah, we spent this whole... Jesus, we spent this whole episode inside the keep. There's so much to do in this game, it's crazy. Anyway, we'll get back into the action in the next episode. Peace!